Hey everybody, welcome back. So I am finally going to do another twin pregnancy update. It's been quite a while. I think it's been at least 6 weeks since I've filmed one. But so this is going to be week basically 25 through 30. I'm actually almost 32 weeks, so tomorrow I'll be 32 weeks. So I won't show you a belly pic today for this update, but I will for my next one. But I'll go ahead and do a whole bunch of belly pics from the past few weeks that I've been taking them. So this, let me just tell you, things have definitely gotten um, like legit. Like this is now a struggle. This pregnancy, it's not. I'm still very blessed. I'm not having a lot of a lot of issues or anything like that I've heard in other twin pregnancies. So I'm still trying to really count my blessings and really focus on the positive. But I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it's getting hard. So let me try to rewind. I did make some notes. I didn't even make notes as I was going along these past 4 weeks. So this is all just me recalling how I was feeling. But okay, so let's see. So right around the time that it was 24, 25 weeks, I kicked off another Mama Strong class series at my gym. So that is a class for moms where they can bring their kids, and just has like promotion, things like that I have to do for it. So I kind of stayed busy with that. And then I did mention in my last video, I started repping a ZYIA Active, which is an activewear company. So they make awesome fitness clothing, athleisure wear, and all of that. And so I started doing that to earn a little bit of extra income for our family once these twins are born, because we were definitely going to need it. And so that kept me super busy too through the past couple of basically, month and a half or so with hosting some pop-up shows and some online shows and just, getting my feet under me with that business, which is going awesome, by the way. It's been so much fun over the past few weeks. But, okay, so basically to summarize the past couple of weeks, I would say, or the past, week 25 through 30, I would say growth. So my belly is huge now, you guys. Like, I feel like it's huge at least. It's comparing to like what I looked like at the end of Gray's pregnancy, like week 39 before I delivered. I think at this point I'm bigger even than I was with his pregnancy, and I'm only, like I said, I'll be 32 weeks tomorrow. So that's okay. You know what? Let me go ahead and show you the photo. So I'll insert those here. Let's see what else. So right around week 27 and a half, actually, I think you're supposed to do week 28. I was almost there. I did my glucose test. So any pregnancy, any twin pregnancy, it doesn't matter. You have to do that glucose test right around week 28, where you drink that super syrupy, sugary beverage. And then an hour later, they take your blood and send it off for testing to make sure that your blood glucose is okay. So I passed that, which is great. I'll be honest, I was a little worried because I have been eating pretty crappy this pregnancy, like just not not nearly as healthy. I've been like eating a whole bag of candy at some times. I mean, it's been kind of bad. And so I was actually a little worried about that. But luckily I passed the glucose totally fine. What they did find was that I was anemic. So my doctor recommended that I started going on an iron supplement. So I did start that, right after I got those results. So that would have been basically week 28. I did start an iron supplement. I feel like it's been awesome. I didn't bring it over with me. Sorry, it's in my kitchen. But I will, in the blog post that goes along with this video, I will say which one it is. But I think that that's something that you should probably check with your doctor and go with maybe whatever they recommend. This specific brand, Vitrasol, I think it's called, is what my doctor recommended. It also has, iron and vitamin C you eat together for absorption, I think, or iron and vitamin D, no, calcium and vitamin D. So iron and vitamin C. So it has a little bit of that in there, and then it actually has a mineral oil in it too. So I feel like that has been contributing a little bit to things. But yeah, so really glad that I am starting to take that. I think it is helping. I don't know if I've noticed like significant difference maybe in my legs, but I've definitely I don't know. I just do feel a little bit better taking that. Let's see. So what they also found, actually, no, let me think. Okay. So that was about 27 and a half weeks. Then I had to go back week 30, about 30 and a half weeks. So I'll talk about that in my next update. But at the 27 and a half week sonogram, what they found was that the twins had dropped into the 20th percentile. So I forget what their actual weight was at that point, but previous appointments they had been tracking at the 30th percentile, which was great. They never really said anything about it, but they did drop to 20th. And so at that appointment, she talked to me about, I just needed to eat more, things like that. She said, supplement with a protein shake. And I kind of laughed because I was like, lady, that's kind of like my main source of food, I feel like these days. Is what I've mentioned before, my little Orgain protein shakes that I'm addicted to. It's like the only thing that I don't know. But anyway, so I said, okay, I'm going to really make a concentrated effort to eat a lot, over the next, it's just whatever until my next appointment, which it was 3 weeks later. So also right before that point, I was super excited. I guess it was basically 27 weeks around that time, right around Gray's second birthday. So we had planned to go to Pennsylvania, and then it actually ended up conflicting with my niece was starring in her, in her middle school play. She was like a leading role, and so I really wanted to go see that. That was Friday night, and we had planned to leave Thursday. So my husband ended up taking Gray, my son, who was almost 2, up to Pennsylvania from Thursday. So I had a whole day, this day, Friday. I was so excited for it. I had like the whole day to be by myself. I was just going to get so much stuff done, like just relax, read a book, organize my house. Like, I don't even know. I was just so pumped. Maybe even go get a pedicure. Who knows? To have this day, 24 hours to just myself. Well, I ended up getting hit with this. I guess it was like a stomach bug. So this was right after Halloween. So Halloween was that Wednesday. So I was eating some Halloween candy Wednesday night. Thursday morning, I woke up feeling gross. And I was like, oh my gosh, like food coma, like jokingly, like Halloween food coma. Well, progressed through Thursday. I ended up, as soon as they left like midday Thursday. As soon as they left, I took a nap for like 3 hours. I had to coach that night. I was coaching both the classes that night. By the time that was done, I needed to go to Wegmans and get some food. And you guys, literally, I felt so bad. I was like hunched over the cart, shopping through Wegmans, trying to find my protein shakes that I was out of, that I'm addicted to, and, something to eat for dinner. I got some food off of their buffet. I was starving. Couldn't eat anything. Couldn't get that food down. Like, literally crying as I'm walking through Wegmans. I mean, so embarrassing. This was definitely a lull or a low point in this pregnancy, or really just in life in general, as I'm walking in public crying. But whatever. So I finally get home. I mean, for the next, like, basically a solid 24, 36 hours, I guess it was, I was pretty much horizontal the entire time, like barely getting off my couch, could barely walk, could not eat anything, was going to the bathroom like every hour. Sorry, I know that's really gross. Luckily, nothing was coming up this way, thank goodness. But things were definitely coming out the other way. And I mean, it was a hot mess. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was trying to get some sort of, sustenance into me, but like, it was tough. I think I had maybe in that whole time, basically one of those protein shakes, and like, I think I ate an apple. Like, somewhere like Friday afternoon, I was happy I like ate an apple. I was like, yes, okay, something, That was rough, you guys. That was really rough. By the time that was like, by like Friday, I mean, I could like, it was, I'm not kidding you, hard to like stand. Had it gone on where I couldn't keep any food, like where I really couldn't eat much, I think I would have called the doctor, and like if someone had suggested to me, like, maybe you need to go get hooked up to an IV, I think I probably would have done that if it had gone on a little bit longer. But luckily, by Saturday morning, I was feeling okay. I was able to eat. I think I had like a croissant from Trader Joe's. I remember that. Friday night when my niece had her play, I was able to make it to the play. My aunt took me. Anyway, long story short, I started feeling halfway decent by like Saturday midday, and was able to like eat some more food and get my energy back up. But yeah, so that was, not fun in this past 20, from week 24 to week 30. But other than that, I feel like it's been kind of uneventful. I didn't really write, like I said, I didn't keep any notes. So there wasn't really much else that I can think of. I'm checking over some notes I wrote right before this video. So what also started in November was, so I used to coach Tuesday evening classes and Thursday evening classes. And we decided to bring in another coach to cover those. So at least one of my classes, Tuesdays and Thursdays, began getting covered by another coach. And so I actually started working out on those classes. So I was still at the gym, obviously, because I was coaching the next class. So I was able to do some workouts. So that was really cool. I was super happy about that. And it made me feel really good. Like after you go through the workout, I just felt so Like I had more energy. Like I just felt so much better. I'll put in, I think I have a couple videos of that, so I'll put that in right here too, just so you can kind of see. Nothing crazy, you guys. Of course, everything was modified. I think I did like double unders one of those times when people were laughing about. I think I did some handstands. People were like, how can you go upside down? But actually, I just did a handstand this morning while I was coaching, and I can still go upside down. I mean, I don't know, like it's fine. Okay. So let's see. All right. Oh, so the other thing that was really fun was right around week 28. I think it was just shy of week 28. I got to do a photo shoot with a professional photographer from the ZYIA clothing that I'm repping, ZYIA Active. She is actually she's on my team and she's a photographer, and so we met at my gym. And she took all these like awesome pictures of me wearing the ZYIA clothing. And so that was really, really fun. I'm really happy I have that sort of memento from this pregnancy. But I'll post a couple of those here too. So you can see, I'm wearing the couple different outfits from ZYIA. I don't have much that fits me anymore, or at that time that fit me. I actually have barely anything that fits me now. But at that time, 4 weeks ago almost, I had a few things. And so here's a couple of my favorites, including favorite items too. I love these leggings, the black melange mesh, I think they're called. The light and tight leggings. As you can see, they're squat proof. But yeah, so that was really fun. And now I have those. And then somewhere around week 29, I want to say it was, I started getting just crazy insomnia again. I had a lot of insomnia in the beginning. Then I felt like my sleep kind of, I was able to sleep a little bit, obviously minus waking up because of hunger or going to the bathroom. But week 29, oh my gosh, like literally just wide awake at night, like wide awake, could not go to sleep, was just watching TV. I went through a couple of days where I was, this is a terrible idea, I'm not suggesting this, but I went through a couple of days where, because it's almost the holidays, and so I was watching Hallmark Christmas movies. So I literally, through the entire night, like I would just watch them. And usually if I'm at night, if I watch TV, I fall asleep. Nope, not these 3 nights. Wide awake. I'm crying watching the holiday movie, like the happy tears or whatever in these holiday movies. So I like the next day, crazy bags. Oh my gosh, it was just a mess. Like I just felt so gross. And then of course I was so tired throughout the day because I didn't sleep at all at night. Like I think I literally would not even close my eyes until 4 o'clock. Like not even fall asleep on the couch watching TV. Like literally wide awake until about 4 a.m. So that happened for a few nights, and then I finally started like going to sleep by like 3, then by like 2, then by like 1, and so I kind of got back to at least somewhat of some sleep at that point. But that was not super fun. So I've just been feeling pretty like low energy, I would say, like overall, since that insomnia hit. Let's see what else these past couple, or week 25 through week 30. So dishes became an issue a while ago, like doing the dishes because my stomach is in the way. So that's sort of funny. Like I have to just bend over a lot, and so then my back ends up hurting by the end of doing dishes. So maybe eventually I'll get out of doing those. Hey Ben, if you ever watch this, you probably won't, but if you ever do, I'll probably start making you do the dishes pretty soon. But right now I'm still doing them, and it's okay. Let's see. That's kind of all I wrote and I can think of for week 25 through 30. Since I did my hair, do you love it? Love it. I just blew dry real quick. And I put a little makeup on, nothing crazy. And my little guy is still sleeping, I think. Let me check my monitor. Yeah. So I might actually just turn around and film my week 30 through 32 update since I wrote some notes and, but generally speaking, I need to just sort of get back on the horse of doing anything, because I feel like I really just kind of let everything drop over the past 6 weeks. Well, I was focusing on ZYIA, and then just with the insomnia, with that stomach bug, and yeah. So anyway, okay, so I will be back to film my next update, but that's really all I have for this one. This one's kind of boring. If you are somewhere between week 25 and 30, just keep rocking it, man. You're awesome that you've even, made it this far in your twin pregnancy. And just, yeah, that's all I have this time. But stay tuned for my next time. I have a lot more updates, I feel like, since week 30 to 32 that I'll talk about in my next video. Oh, must-haves. Again, I am like the most boring pregnant person, or I just can't like remember anything that I'm like specifically like, oh my gosh, this is helping me so much through my pregnancy. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm just kind of living my daily life and like getting through stuff. So I'm very boring. I don't have any must-haves. Sorry. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Have a great day. Bye.